those people didn't make that decision. And it's probably a lot of people on the line. It's like a lot of people relying on him and shit like that. So I don't want you to ask me no controversial ass question that I have no business in anyway. You feel me?
If you're in the business of podcasting, the whole point should be seeking the truth. That's the point of having a microphone and speaking to an audience, is trying to get to some sort of truth.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sneako proceeds to tell everyone what to do and how they should be doing it. And then Sneako goes on a tirade about how no one likes him and he doesn't understand. And it usually just boils down to grown man asks other grown men repeatedly in a childlike fashion why other grown men don't like him, thus proving everyone's point. But he doesn't seem to get it because he doesn't really want to hear it. He doesn't, it's just Sneako. Now, Sneako is, he's gotten popular because he says absurd things. And he also parroted quite a lot of things that Andrew Tate said. He was pretty much an Andrew Tate meat writer. And Andrew Tate doesn't even mess with him anymore. Andrew Tate doesn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Usually because it's because no one likes him. I'm just going to be straight up. I'm going to tear into him. I feel like tearing into someone today. And Sneako is probably the most self-absorbed, full of himself, troglodyte I could think of. Like, there's no reason he should be acting the way that he is. He just decides, he wakes up and just decides to be an asshole to all of his friends. Now, to my understanding, he was at once friends with Gideon, and then went on a tirade and bothered the shit out of him and tried to debate him on religion. And then when he, of course, went to ask, like, hey, why don't we hang out anymore? Why did you block me? Why don't you like me? And then Gideon proceeded to explain to him, like, because you keep trying to fucking debate me on shit, on my religion, and how my religion is bad and yours is good. It's essentially what it boils down to. Because if you know anything about Sneako loves being the smartest person in the room. And he loves claiming that the only reason he's not allowed around anyone, or no one likes him, or is banned off of certain platforms, it's because he's too controversial. He's like, I don't get it. I'm controversial. Why are those guys over there not controversial? I don't understand. Controversies is how we got to where we were. And that's simply not it. It's because you're a fucking freak. It's because you are actually like an FBI watch list, risk. You're bordering that. If you know anything about internet drama, which if you're here, you probably do. About a year ago now, Sneako had some issues with moistcritical, and it was completely unprovoked. And then Sneako proceeded to just double down on it and like go full scorched earth after Critical said, like, hey, you're just insulting my girlfriend for nothing. There's no reason to be doing this. There really was. It was, it doesn't make any sense. And it was kind of during the same time Sneako said that you should, to put it in light terms, watch your girlfriend sleep with another man. And started the whole Sneako is a cuck thing, which I still stand by. And on top of that, you had the whole cutie situation. Now, let's lean more into what happened with the Sneako and Critical thing when it kind of got to its peak.
So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You want to watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips.
Now, that's probably if you know anything about firearms, that's probably the stupidest thing you've seen anyone ever say or do, because those aren't clips. Those are called magazines, and magazines are not clips. The clips are two different things. This isn't World War I anymore. We've moved on, right? We're not clip feeding our firearms. We are magazine feeding them. We're putting a magazine in there. But, he's still just using slang terms or whatever, because I guess he thinks he's cool. He just says absurd things because he thinks he's in the right. Just like about how the podcast thing makes no sense. That would be like if Nintendo themselves, or let's say like Microsoft, right? Microsoft has a podcast about their games, and some dude goes, hey, I think we should start talking about Canadian politics because I'm from Canada, and you are from Canada, and our other co-host is from Canada. I think we should start talking about Canadian politics and how corrupt it is, or insert whatever thing, right? That's stupid. That is dumb. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. And then the watch my clips thing, I'll give you some background on that. Basically, it was, of course, that beef back and forth. And because he's banned on everything, he's streaming on Rumble, and he also wouldn't respond to anything from Charlie, or he just couldn't, or he refused to flat out. There's various reasons. So he was just saying shit, and he was just saying, like, you won't reply to me, Charlie. And Charlie, of course, comes like, hey, just go watch my clips about you. I'm not fucking doing this. You refuse to be cooperative in any way, shape, or form. So, he goes full scorched earth, and he starts waving a gun around in his room. And, he's like, you watch your clips. Oh, watch my clips. Look at guys. Look, my clips. Look at them. This is a fucking great pun, isn't it? Look at this. Look at these. This is a great, look at, I'm so fucking intelligent that I wave a gun around in a parade fashion, proving that I should not have access to a firearm, and that I'm mentally and emotionally unstable. That's why no one likes you. That's part of the reason. There's various others. The list continues to go on. Now, about the Cuties thing, he actively defended the movie Cuties. There's a lot of controversy around it for good reason, because it shows I would say, it puts children, like child actors, actual children, in adult scenarios that they should not be in, and actively involves them doing adult acts. Now, the whole intention behind the movie is to, let's say, expose Hollywood for what it is, or, expose what young women go through. When in reality, you literally just put them up on the screen for that. And which is fucking crazy to me that no one thought for a second, like, hey, maybe we should actually have them act it out. Maybe it should be a little more, it should be subtle and nuanced rather than just actual, like, twerking. But no, everyone was too intelligent for that one. And Sneako held himself in this regard of, like, you guys, I went in with hatred. I was ready to hate on the movie like everyone else, and then proceeded to, suck the tea to that film and everyone who worked on it, which is kind of disgusting, because that film, I'm just going to be 100%, is disgusting. Now, he proceeds to push his luck everywhere he goes. I don't understand why he does. I don't get it. He's a multimillionaire. He should not give a shit. He should move on and be an adult. But unfortunately, like many others who somehow get to celebrity status, he is emotionally unfit and emotionally unstable to just exist in public for most of the time, considering, we just saw him wave a firearm around and then threaten someone, which, might I add, is a crime.
We the #1 brand risk. It's so funny that he gonna say that shit and then wear a giant brand risk shirt and then host a box. Oh, I'm the brand risk. Why? What are you good off of? What did I ever do to you? The fuck did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you? Think about it, though.
Now, we're getting back into the territory of Sneako still begging for attention, because it's essentially all he's been doing for the past year. And it's bad. It looks very desperate. And it shows a lot of insecurity in Sneako, because all he's doing, instead of continuing to make his content, is trying to stir the pot and trying to get back into relevancy, because he tries to talk about other people and tries to talk down to other people all the time. And the reality is, it's because you're weird. I'm gonna be straight up. It's because you're a fucking weirdo. No one likes you because you're annoying, you're fucking weird, and you have weird fucking takes for the sake of taking weird takes. You want to be the outlier so bad you've made yourself the outlier, and you're fucking bitching about it. That's why no one likes you. It's not why no one wants to hang out with you. It's why no one wants to talk about it, because everyone's being nice, but you refuse to take that for an answer. And that's what this clip is. He's essentially reacting to why Aiden Ross doesn't want to hang out with him or collab with him anymore. It's because you're fucking annoying and you're weird. It's because all you want to do is debate people and you want to be the smartest one in the room. and you want to push everything. It's because you push everyone away, Sneako. It's because you're a fucking dick. I fail to see how you're misinterpreting all of this. I feel like 100%. I feel like Sneako should probably see a therapist for this, because he 100% has some like past traumas that he's got to work out. Because I don't understand how you could be a multimillionaire and still be harping on other people to like, I don't know, get their attention. Or like, why don't you guys collab with me? Why does no one like me? Just focus on you, man. Just shut up and put your head down and focus on you. I don't get it. You're at like the top, probably, like I'd say the top one. I'll just say the generalization. You're top 1% right now, brother. Fucking do your own shit. Stop fucking meat riding other people and parroting what other people are saying, and then proceeding to trying to start arguments and be like, he's wearing a shirt that says brand risk. I'm the real brand. Like, I'm a brand risk. Why don't you hang out with me? No, it's that shirt is a joke. It's a joke shirt, right? You ever wear a gag shirt? You ever wear a graphic on it? It's just a fucking joke. Get over yourself. You're a grown-ass man doing this. And it's crazy to me that he, again, multi-millionaire or millionaire, supposedly he is, and he's still jumping on this shit like it's like his life depends on it. My brother in Christ, you've been banned off of multiple platforms because no one likes you and you're deranged. You need to get yourself in check. You need to evaluate yourself emotionally, and you need to regulate your emotions because you clearly can't handle it. You're not built for it. Now, his response would probably be something stupid like, I don't know, you're just mad because I'm rich or I do modeling or whatever. When in reality, I don't envy a man who's completely emotionally unchecked. Would it be nice to be rich and emotionally unchecked? Probably, but there comes a point where you got to start thinking, I got it pretty good, I should probably chill out. That's all I had to say. Sneako, Jesus Christ. Anyway, subscribe, stick around. I got plenty more videos I'm working on, and I got a Discord server linked below that you should check out. We play Helldivers every now and then. I'm trying to get in there more often, and considering streaming as well. If you want to dislike it, stick around for more. Comment what you think about the whole situation, and if you've seen anything that probably dog piles on this even more because there's a bunch in here, let me know. I want to hear about it. I want it to be like an open discussion, talk about this. Anyway, thank you, and this has been me talking about an actual emotional wreck. See ya.